AEW Vision Division Championship rematch. Extra stipulation added to this battle by General Manager Steve Kenton. He says last man standing rules in effect. Pinfalls, submissions, countouts, disqualifications, they do not matter. It is simply the individual who can knock out the other for the referee's count of 10 that will be declared the winner and the champion. The same title is always on the line throughout the duration of the event. However, in this circumstance, it is only between these two. Former champion versus new champion. It is the mandatory rematch. And their last match last month met and exceeded expectations. What will happen here tonight between these two now that the stakes have been raised that much more? Last man standing matches are very, very brutal. They can go anywhere at any time. They can get a little out of hand. Violence, weapons, anything could happen. And Kalmar using repeated strikes to start off. He's trying to fire back. It is a war between a Viking and a man who refuses to lose. But the no remorse methods and techniques of Kalmar might be too much for Hades to take, especially considering what's at stake and the type of match that he's in. Verbal war cries, the war markings, being uncivilized and untamed. Big knee smash, Hades with the counter puts down Kalmar temporarily on the mat. Putting down your opponent just for a mere second is not going to do any justice. You have to totally incapacitate your opponent for the referee's count of 10. And if one of these competitors is of the belief that that cannot take place, they will continue to deliver abuse in multiples until they have their opponent where they want them. Forget that diving crossbody block. Kalmar with a crushing shot puts Hades down. A shot to the head. Kalmar hooning and hollering. He's got the submission skill, the incredible strength, but it's not about submissions. And a diving splash puts down Hades on the outside. Both challenger and champion are down. The official can start counting, and it is a matter of who can get up first, because ultimately, if you get up first, that's not exactly what matters the most. It's if you can beat the referee's 10 count, and that's what determines if this match will continue as is, or will the match have to be stopped and a winner declared. Both of these individuals have a violent nature, and they can take this to a different level if need be. Referee watching the action on the outside from a distance. Hades has planted Kalmar the Raider in a chair in the front row. Hades running in a complete circle around the ring. Oh my! Exploding drop! Hades got elevated over the first row of chairs into multiple chairs in the second and third row. And down goes Hades, and a count is already being administered. You gotta get to the referee's count of 10, and Kalmar might break the count before Hades even gets up, just to guarantee that he can't get back up. Kalmar striking viciously often and early in the crowd, not too far from the concession area. Who's got the killer instinct and the violent nature to survive and win this? Kalmar crushing Hades into the ring post on the far side. One of the hardest surfaces of the whole ring. That can knock you out cold in a heartbeat. Head first on the edge of the ring. This is the kind of match that will take its toll on both individuals. Neither might ever be the same again. Backdrop suplex by Kalmar. Right on the edge of the ring. Down goes Hades again. There's no off switch. There's no comfort zone in a match like this. It can get violent. It can get out of control. And it can get so unruly and so crazy. And Kalmar again, retaliating with a roundhouse kick. This time to the back of the head and neck. And now, one of the cables or supports on the ring for the canvas on the side beam has been dislodged, and Kalmar's trying to choke Hades out with the darn thing. And this is legal. Last man standing rules. They're heading heading towards the entranceway. And, whoa, Hades got sent shoulder first and bicep first right into the ring post on the near side. The referee cannot administer a count until the physicality has been paused. That has not happened yet. Kalmar wants to inflict more damage. He realizes what's at stake. He wants his title back in the worst way because he felt as though last month he was defeated at the last moment. Man, again, Kalmar abusing Hades. This time his spine, his back has been violated against the ring post. Roundhouse kick that time to the calf muscle on the left leg. Hades trying to create distance, trying to get away from his opponent. For Hades, his first title in global professional wrestling is this GPW Division Championship. And he doesn't want to lose it tonight. Hades has climbed to the top. He's in a dangerous spot. He's still tied up. Oh my! Hades yanked and pulled all the way down onto the gym floor below. No safety mats at all whatsoever. The count is started. Ref Dev might indeed be indicating that Hades cannot continue. Kalmar says count to 10. It's over. There's no way Hades can get up from that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Crowd counting in unison, but Hades did get to his feet. Kalmar was ready as soon as he was anywhere close to getting up. And Kalmar continues to deliver pressure to Hades on his and his midsection. The situation at hand is pretty clear. You got to continue to issue abuse and damage, and the longer that they're down, the closer they are to winning. Kalmar attempted a strike against the ring post. Starting to walk a little bit silly on one leg. He might be hurt. Hades trying to attack the limb of Kalmar on the floor. Repeated shots. Hades has outstanding body control. Can move around the ring and the ringside area with ease. He's got a smash mouth style in the ring, an offensive innovator. And he brings the pressure to his opponents. As Hades now tries to straddle Kalmar. Oh no! He wrapped that already hurt left knee and left leg. Inside thigh damaged, left calf muscle abused. Being wrapped around that ring post once. Hades might try to cinch him in. Oh my, inverted figure 4 leg lock on the ring post. Remember, submissions do not matter. It's last man standing rules in effect. Plus, the official has absolutely nothing that he can do about this. According to the rules, this is legal. It's a no disqualification situation. Hades is standing, Kalmar is down. The official is counting. If Kalmar can't reach his feet, Hades will retain. Hades has been a difference maker in the division as now a ladder has appeared from under the ring, and a ladder shot right to that left leg. And Kalmar limping. This leg has already been violated several times, yet again. The damage being done over and over again by Hades to Kalmar and that knee. Lots of pro wrestling on full display, but nothing quite like this, an unpredictable environment. If you trap Kalmar, if you inflict enough damage with that ladder, you will not have an individual capable of getting up ever again. Hades breaks the count of the official. Kalmar was closer to getting up. Hades decided to continue his abuse. Hades picks up, drops Kalmar. Kalmar is still down on the gym floor. Hades continues to inflict damage. Hades trying for a snap suplex on the gym floor. His back was not strong enough to deliver that blow. Kalmar using his upper body to do damage, but not enough. Monkey toss head first into the ladder. Kalmar's been hurt. Both participants so unique, so special, very resourceful, well prepared for combat. But how can anything prepare you for a last man standing match like this? You can watch all the film you want, prepare in the gym, mentally, physically, and otherwise. How the heck do you prepare yourself for this situation? A lightning fast environment is slowed down because of the effect of the rules that are in place for this battle. You gotta learn quickly on your feet, and you gotta adapt. If you have a body part that isn't functioning, isn't responding, you have to choose a different strategy in order to keep yourself in play in a situation like this. Hades is one of the top-ranked rated stars in the Midwest pro wrestling scene, but Kalmar the Raider is growing in popularity as well. He's got that mace! It got countered by that chair! The chair is out of the grasp of Hades, and repeated shots with that mace to the chest of the back. And Kalmar using ancient weapons to deliver the damage to Hades on the outside. And Hades shoots back to his feet. He refuses to stay down. Hades says Kalmar is in trouble. Oh my goodness! Devastating! Brainbuster-like drop off the ring apron, all the way to the gym floor below. Both individuals are down. And the crowd in a lot of silence after that drop. That drop could have been catastrophic for both participants. Both individuals might be hurt beyond belief. They may not be able to continue. And if neither can get up, by coincidence, a draw would mean the champion would retain on the technicality. Kalmar standing, Hades rolls under the bottom rope. The count has been broken. Both champion and challenger back in the ring. An attempted an enziguri. Kalmar down to a knee. Grazing shot hurt the challenger. The champion still in control. And again the action about to spill to the outside yet again. Over and over, these two have tested one another in terms of the physicality and in terms of outright pressure. Hades about to be tripped off the ring apron and down, back first, on the edge of the ring. The padding on the edges of the ring is probably at its thinnest, and that's why it is so dangerous right there. Burning hammer on the edge of the ring, down goes Hades face first. Oh, what a terrible drop that was. Kalmar down, couldn't collect himself, his legs gave out. Ref Dev administering the count. The crowd is in shock and awe at the physicality that's being inflicted in this single match. And there's no guarantee that the winner of this match leaves this building as the champion. And it also needs to be mentioned, the Turtle is next in line for a title shot in October. Not necessarily tonight, but October. Kalmar and Hades have answered the official's count. The count has been broken. Everything resets. Kalmar dragging Hades down head and neck first along the top rope. Hades collapses to the floor. The nature of the rules, count must be administered when action stops or is paused and either man is down. Kalmar grabbing a hold of his axe. I don't know if Hades is firmly aware of the fact that Kalmar has grabbed one of his ancient weapons. Kalmar is an expert in ancient weaponry. The Norwegian Viking is standing. Hades answered the official's count. The official can do nothing about this. It's a no disqualification. Last man standing match. Axe to the head. If he hits him in the head, he might chop his whole entire skull open here. Oh, how graphic. Hades yanks the axe out of the hands and grasp of Kalmar the Raider. Oh, look at that! So close! He was almost ready to chop Kalmar like a log in the forest. Oh, Kalmar attacks the leg of Hades. Swing and a miss! He almost chopped off an ear and a nose. Oh, my goodness. Action stop. The official could administer a count at this point. He has chosen not to. Kalmar almost rained down with a shot right there with that axe again. Hades fortunately got out of the way. Roundhouse kick. Kalmar collapses. Hades slowly bringing Kalmar back to his feet. Wrist clenched. Leg trap. Oh my! Spike DDT. Kalmar collapses. Hades is down. Who's going to be the first to get up? Hades has answered the count. Kalmar very close to losing it here. He beat it. Got up at 9. Hades rushes in. Kalmar playing possum. Was ready for it. Backdrop suplex on the top turnbuckle. Those pads cover metal supports. Any drop will take its toll and will hurt. Kalmar limps in on one leg with an attempt at a splash. Hades moves. Flying knee smash. Startles Kalmar, who's now in a seated position on the top rope on the near side. Hades with an uppercut. Kalmar hanging on. Hades in a standing spot on the top rope. It's amazing how much abuse these two have already taken. Superplex. Both are down again. Fortunately for both combatants, the impact of the drop took place in the middle of the ring as opposed to taking place on the outside. Critical moment. We're at 7. Hades is closer to getting to his feet than Kalmar is. Both answered the count in time. The division title is still at stake. What the heck? Bryce Benjamin interfering. Flying knee. Flatliner. One sexy mofo. Bryce Benjamin wants the division title for himself. Forget the last man standing rules. He could pin the champion here. Whoa. Amazing Turtle stops Bryce Benjamin from inflicting more harm, and a chase is on. Devastating takedowns and shots and strikes. Kalmar's not going to be able to make it. Hades did it in time. Bryce Benjamin with the assist. Hades is still the champion.
Here is your winner and still division champion,
Jason Hades did not win the match outright. There was additional interference during the bout. Bryce Benjamin could have pinned Jason Hades to win the title without there being a conclusion to this match at all. The damage inflicted by Bryce to Kalmar was too much. He could not stand by the officials' count of 10. Amazing Turtle saves Hades' title run. What will happen next month when Amazing Turtle and Jason Hades square up? Or will we even get to that point by the end of the night? Amazing Turtle might challenge Jason Hades right here, right now, for the division title. The Amazing Turtle has saved Hades' title from slipping away. But you just have a feeling these two will meet in a division championship match. Maybe as soon as next month.